Hey everybody, welcome back. Sunday night. My best co-host in the business right here. We all know who that is. His name's Tim. Neeto.
Right over there.
Cards. Yes. And thank you for being here. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, stepdads, granddads, step-granddads out there, and all the single moms being both. Shout out to them as well. And as a single parent myself, it's a hard gig. So thank you, everybody, and happy Father's Day. Right, let's get this show on the road. Happy Father's Day to you, Tim.
You too, sir.
Oh, I appreciate you. Anyway, we got Variety Trading Card Collector, also known as Obsessed with Horror. So thanks for being here, Doc. I appreciate you. And I'm going off my YouTube chat here quickly. We have Robert Pops Springs. Happy Father's Day to you, Robert.
What's up, Robert? Happy Father's Day.
I'm glad you're here, bud. Jim Maynard in the Card Kitchen. Hey, Jim.
What's up,
Happy
Jim?
Father's Day to you. And I know you're cooking up something over there in your kitchen. Probably baseball cards. I don't know. Sydney Cat, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I saw your super sticker. Thank you so much. You're awesome, everybody. If you don't know, you already know. But go give Sydney Cat some love. She's just a wonderful, wonderful lady. And always positive and kind and peace-loving. She's great.
Oh, yeah.
And we have Go Cubs Go. Happy Father's Day to you as well. I got a feeling I know who that is. Rascal Lucy, thank you for being here, Renee. I appreciate you.
What's up, Renee?
See, everybody saying hi to each other. Gaza, thanks for being here, Gaz. Appreciate you.
What's up, Gaza?
All the way from the UK. So we're an international kind of crew around here. I appreciate him. Also a channel member as well. Great guy. National Parks Princess, thanks for being here.
What's up, Princess?
Christopher Works.
What's up, Christopher?
Cheers. Jay Thompson, thanks for being here, Jay. Appreciate you. Jay? And the U.S. Army just celebrated their 250th anniversary. So thank you to all the service members and everybody that's served their country. Goody G, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, Mike. Great guy. Awesome baseball fan. I got a really cool TTM, Goody. You're going to enjoy this one. It's my first U.S. TTM, and it was my first baseball TTM I did all by myself. All by myself, yeah.
Nice.
And Sean, the Jedi Master, thanks for being here, Sean. Happy Father's Day.
What's up, Sean? Happy Father's Day to you.
Hopefully you're enjoying your summer, my man. Great guy, awesome teacher, awesome friend. And appreciate everybody being here. We're at the bottom of the list. We don't take 2 hours to get through. We got shit to do. So let's go ahead and let's rock and roll. What do you say?
That's right. Let's get to it.
All right. So we're going to bring in our guest, this wonderful, awesome fellow. He's been here before. And see, hey, thanks for being here, Hammy. Happy Father's Day to you, Hammy. I'm really glad you're here, man. Happy Father's Day to you. For sure.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
We have a great guy coming on, Vintage Baseball Corner. Chris, great guy. We had lots of fun last time. We talked about Rick Wood. We talked about Birmingham. We talked about baseball. We talked about Willie Mays. But we talked about a little bit about his collection. But we didn't get to talk about much about his collection. So we're going to do a little bit more of that tonight with a few stories sprinkled in. So let's go ahead and we'll bring him on, say hello, and let's get into it. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for taking the time. Happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Same to you. Happy to be back.
Absolutely, dude. I've wanted you to come back right after, and we had so much more to talk about, and we had such a great time. So again, thanks for hanging out with us last 2 weekends ago, and we'll do it again, and hopefully we'll do it in the future as well. So
yeah,
hey, Chris Works says he has the best name. Yeah, you're a little biased, are you there, Works? We got an hour and a little bit, so we'll get into it. And hopefully everybody had a great Father's Day weekend and a great holiday. And I got some stuff to show. I got some quick things I picked up. And I got the mustache of the week. And I know you guys do too. And we're going to go around and we'll show some stuff. And I got some cards to rip as well. I just have to move my fan a little bit here. That was the only thing, Tim. I didn't consider having to move move over to the other side here. So, yay.
Give in to the dark side.
Dude, I will figure this out eventually. How many shows have we done?
It's only our first one. It's our first show.
I know, right? yes, NPP, yes, please do. Please do. And tell him to come talk to me. We'll get him into the cult. I mean the crowd. I mean the card community. All right. So everybody knows this is a baseball themed show, but I do mostly hockey. So we're gonna show some local pickups I picked up this week. I thought they were pretty good quality for being vintage. And I got a cool TTM that I got back and the scum stash of the week. So let's go ahead and we'll do that. And first off, we get this awesome Bobby Clark. Look how centered that is, man. That's an O-Peachy card, dude.
Nice.
In the 70s. And I don't think Bobby's got his teeth in there, but love this card.
No relation to Archie.
No, it's got a soft corner in the back, but again, presents well. It's a great card. I'm a big fan of the 70s era Flyers. I collect them, and I've been working on getting all of the autographs from the Stanley Cup winning team. We have this awesome John Busick. I think I showed this on your channel the other day.
Yeah. Good card. I like it.
Yeah, it is. Now, here's what's cool about this. See the penalties in minutes at the end. Look at this. 78 games played, 83 points, 4 penalty minutes. So we took 2 penalties. 116 points, 8 minutes. So 4 penalties. Look at that. This man here was such a great hockey player. He didn't need to, take stupid penalties. He had other people to do that for him, I guess. We got this awesome 74 Lauren Gump Worsley there, the expansion North Stars. So that's a cool card. And get this awesome other Johnny Busick. I got 2 of them, actually. I couldn't decide which one I wanted because they both weren't perfect. This one's got a big yellow fisheye in it, but I don't care. This is 71, 72, and they're 4 sharp corners, pretty decently centered. And again, it's number 1 in the set. So to have any of these that even have the corners intact, good luck.
Nice.
Right? And again, it's John Busick. So we get another Boston Bruin. Shout out to Ken, my buddy Ken. He's a big Bruins fan. This is Gilles Gilbert. He passed away last year, but was a great TTMer. And he actually platooned with Gary Cheevers on the Bruins in the 70s. Another former Bruin, Phil Esposito, looking all concerned and sort of Robert De Niro-like. Hey, what you gonna do, huh? Forget about it, huh?
He's probably wondering how the playoffs are going for the Stanley Cup. That's what that look is.
Yeah, no, he's not the only one. We get this filler copy here, the 70 Busick. The corners are just hosed on it, but it's not creased. And this is number 2 in the set. So this was a year before the other one. Get an Eddie Giacomini, and I'm going to send this off to be signed by Ed, NHL Hall of Fame guy. And here's a cool autograph that I got. Scott Mellenby, the Flyers, tough guy. Great card on the pro set. And here's my scum stash of the week. I know you're going to go first, Tim. So let's put you on the screen. We'll let you go first with your mustache of the week.
Oh, getting close, looking at your cards.
That's okay. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. Yeah, we did all right this week.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Barry? What's up, DK? And what's up, Tex? How you guys doing?
Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate it. You guys got a nice little Boston Bruins vintage treat there. Hey, Barry, did you like that? Wait till I show you my Busick TTM, bud.
That's right. Let me get this camera switched over. And hopefully this helps. I got a backdrop this time, so we're not in space.
All right. Well, I don't like being in space, but I don't mind being in space sometimes.
Yeah, I'm normally in space, but
speak for yourself. Awesome.
All right. For my mustache of the week, found this at the card show yesterday. So we'll see. Okay, I gotta get a tester card. Pardon me. I gotta get a tester card so I can get the focus in. because I want to make sure this card presents all right.
I can pin the link. Just give me a second, NPP.
Oh yeah,
Sure
that
can.
looks fun. Okay, that looks great. Okay, now mustache of the week card is good old Pat Riley with the stash and his backwards jersey.
Yes, and his beady eyes and his short shorts. You know,
That's right.
he was the mustache of the year runner up. Do you remember?
Shorts so short. He got to put the ball right there.
That's right. We weren't sure which ball was where. He was smuggling grapes.
That's right. Hey, you give him shorten them there a little bit. They're plums there, you.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh. And this is where we get kicked off the internet.
Hey,
No, that's
nice seeing you guys. All right.
that's a great one, Tim. That's a great one. I got a runner up, and then I know Chris has a mustache that he may have found. He wasn't sure. So if you found one, great.
I got a couple real quick.
Perfect. I'm going to show this one here. My mustache of the week is Mark Eichhorn. Look at this autograph. He's got an inscription there. This man here was an amazing pitcher. His best fastball was like 78 miles an hour. It was 7.8 WAR, and he was the setup man for Tom Hankey. And Tom Hankey was throwing 103 and 102. So, you'd face this guy in the 7th, middle of the 8th. Then they'd bring on the Terminator. They just put you to sleep. So this is a cool card, and what a great pitcher, and an awesome scum stash. He's looking at you going, "Get the hell off my property, boy."
That's right.
That's right. All right. So now I'm going to bring this over to Chris. I know. That was yucky, blurry. Sorry, guys. I'll put you on here. Hey, BC, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're up.
Okay. I grabbed two from my 76 stash. These are cards that I have upgraded, so they've got ones I've got to put away. First one, Terry Hughes.
Oh, nice.
You get a decent, good looking stash there. I don't remember much about the player.
Yeah, no, that screams truck stop 94 right there.
Yep. And this one is a good solid stash too, and it goes down below the mouth as well, and that's Tommy Harper.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. He's in my stack. I was going to do a thing about Tommy Harper. Hey, Danielle, thanks for being here. Yeah, he was actually quite a player.
Yeah, I'm trying to look on the back of the card here. I think he goes back all the way into the early 60s.
Yeah, so he was another one of those steady Eddie guys. Yeah,
definitely. So those were the two that I found.
I love it.
Pretty cool. Nice stashes.
Those are
Heck
great.
Yeah. Those are great cards, man. Great set.
That's going to make me want to learn a little bit more about Terry Hughes because I don't know a whole lot about him.
Here, let me. I'm going to flip my camera around here just a quick moment. There we go. Oh, hello there. But yeah, I enjoyed that set so much. I love the colors. I know people either love it or hate it or whatever. It's like the wood borders. You either love them or you don't. Or the burlap borders. I personally don't like the burlap borders. Some people do. So it's all preference. But I love that set. They had some great colors, great uniforms, great stashes, awesome mutton chops and hairdos. I just love that set so much. And I'm glad you went down that road. I love the dad jokes, but I don't have kids, which makes me a faux pas. Okay. This is such a British humor. Oh my God. Thank you, Gaza. Appreciate you. But this is such oh my God. If you ever watch British comedies, this is British deadpan sarcasm humor. I love it, man. Thank you, Gaza. You are awesome. I love the dad jokes, but I know I have kids, which makes me a faux pas. You are awesome, man. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And thank you for being an awesome member of the channel as well. I'm going to go back, flip this around. I'm going to show my TTM because it's actually 2 cards. And then we'll go around the horn. I want to talk to you a little bit about your collection. You got some 50 stuff, and I know Tim's got some local pickups. So let's go ahead and let's rock and roll, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And I forgot to flip the camera around again. Stupid me. Right. I'm going to figure this out someday, maybe. All right. So this is my first international TTM that I sent. Okay. There, I'm gonna just put this up here. It came all the way from White River Junction, Vermont. Okay. And for those of you who are TTM guys, you will know who this is from, but he wrote on the back. He said, yes, Real Cormier, the best. Okay. Because Real Cormier was from my area and I actually knew him. And that's Real Cormier. He was a lefty. Pitched for the Cards. He pitched for the Sox. He's a middle guy. So he just chewed innings in the middle of the game. And what a hell of a left arm he had. He's no longer with us. He's gone and he's passed on. And left 2 kids and a wife, unfortunately, much too early. But it's funny that when he heard where I was from, he mentioned Real Cormier, which that warmed my heart so much. But look at this. We got her. Bill the Spaceman Lee.
Oh, nice. There you go.
On that wonderful, wonderful. This is the Topps, not the O-Pee-Chee, but it is the 79. Again, it doesn't matter. I got this so that, obviously, I know it's not a high grade card, but the cards aren't worth anything anyway because it's been written on. So unless you get it authenticated, it's not worth jack shit. So it's worth having just to have it like this, right? So I got that from him, which is super, super exciting.
His signature and above 2025.
It says Earth 2025.
Okay.
So last year it was Earth 2024, and next year it'll be Earth 2026.
That's funny.
Yeah. Bill Lee pitched here and managed our high A team for a number of years, and actually was instrumental in helping this guy get his shot. So rest in peace, Real. Thank you, Mr. Lee. I really appreciate that very much. And if you're a fan of the 71, he did sign the 71 William Francis Lee, the little happy face emoji there, which I thought was wonderful. It's only he could. Thank you for being here, Adam. Appreciate it. And I know Adam would appreciate this. Yeah, Adam, my first baseball TTM, my first international TTM, and we sent it to Bill Lee. And I got them back. 3 good nerds. Thanks for being here, Justin. And on the back of the envelope, he wrote Real Cormier was the best, which I thought was just wonderful. And I had gotten Real to sign this before he had passed away one summer that he was home. And he was pitching for the Cardinals. So anyways, rest in peace, Real Cormier. The people who knew that you were an awesome pitcher. And so that's my TTM return of the week, guys. Bill the Spaceman Lee. You can't go wrong with that. And for those of you who are just checking, stay tuned. I got lots more TTMs to show, just not this week.
Gaza.
What's the time I take my dog to the... Sorry, I got to show this. Yeah, for sure. When it rains, it pours, pal? When it rains, it pours. And so that was my TTM return of the week. And I thought that was pretty special for a lot of reasons. Because he didn't know that I knew him. And I knew that he had knew him, but I didn't think that he would have drawn the connection. So I just thought that was really special and personal. And that's what I'm noticing with the hobby. And when you do TTMing, there's so many different elements to it. It's amazing aspect of the hobby. So that's what I had to show. And if for time, I'll rip a Fleer pack after Fleer, and then we can fuck around with that. So thanks for being here, Chuck. All the members, the crowd, the gang's all here. I love it. All right. So Tim, let's go over and we'll put you on the screen. I know you had something you wanted to show, and then we'll get into showing what Chris has, because he's got some really cool stuff. And I want to talk to him about his stuff too.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I know I didn't. I know I showed this last week, but I got to show it again because it's fantastic and I love it.
You have to.
Is this the Reggie Jackson?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. See,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Now that we're 20 minutes in, I can say the F word, I think, twice. So we're good. Sorry, Chuck, if your daughter's watching. Happy Father's Day, my buddy.
Hey, what's up, Chuck? And yeah, so that's love this card, or I love this ticket stub, and made me want to get some more ticket stubs. So I have more ticket stubs on the way. So I'll be able to show some more later on
I love
at
it.
a different time. But on this one, it has a little inscription. Every day I breathed. Or, I have no idea what it means, but there it is.
Every day I breathe, I'm getting ripped off by Ticketmaster. Yeah. Hey, Ticketmaster, if you're listening, call me. I can do an affiliate sponsorship. I'm not too proud.
But yeah, super awesome. Excited about that. And let's see here. Ended up picking up a couple fillers for the 54 Bowman set. So I got the Gene Woodling.
Yeah, the Woodling. Yeah. From
And
the Yankees.
And the Andy Pafko.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. The Pafko. Let's go.
Those are both looking too.
Yeah, they are a rip-off, Josh. I'm glad.
This one, it almost looks like a character from like one of those old horror movies or something like that. The way the shading is on his face and stuff like that looks like he'd be like Dick Tracy, the mole, or something like that.
Yeah, they completely airbrushed his face on some other poor guy's body. Yeah, you can tell too. Yeah, that's probably not even Old Yankee Stadium by the looks of that bleacher over there.
Right? Who knows?
Yeah,
but yeah,
awesome.
This set's just fantastic. I love it.
I love that Pafko though. That's a great card.
And I thought I'd quickly just open up a quick pack of some Premier Edition rookie baseball cards, minor league cards.
All right, those are the AA ones, right?
Yeah, the minor league cards.
Yeah,
clicked all 880 of them in the set.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's another local guy, Matt Stairs, that was in that set.
Yeah, we got the AAA.
If you're an Oakland A's fan, he ended up playing with the Oakland A's for a number of years.
I remember Matt Stairs.
A great guy, great stash.
Bobby Meacham, Yankees.
Yeah, nice. Starting off strong.
Yeah, good way to start off. Lay it down. Maybe it'll focus a little bit better. Sorry, I'm getting used to this thing.
Yeah, guys, Tim switched to a document camera and not
a
webcam.
Out really well. If you guys are wanting some good close-ups, no, I say good close-ups and it goes blurry, but there you go. It's working out pretty well. I found it on eBay used for around 40, 30, 50 bucks, somewhere around there.
I think Adrian from A League of Her Own uses one as well. Similar to that setup, Tim. I've been wondering if I should switch over myself.
Takes a little bit like getting used to, but it works out fairly well. We got Rick Lukin.
Yep.
For the Braves. Richmond Braves. Javier Ortiz.
Yeah, I think Javi played with the Blue Jays for a cup of coffee.
Nice. Be cool to get some of these TTM signed.
Heck yeah, dude.
Good. Old Danny.
Yeah, the Indianapolis Indies. Yeah, I think they were the AA affiliate for the Expos at the time.
Nice.
Hey, Driller, thanks for being here. Happy Father's Day to one of the best dads out there, bro. Driller. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you, buddy.
Father's Day to you. We get Brent Maine.
Buds. Yeah, he played for a number of years as well.
Nice.
Yep. He's playing for the Chicks.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, he was a chick machine.
Chick magnet, I say.
That's right.
We get Weston Weber.
I actually once ordered chicken for this chicken place, so the guy would show up in his chicken car. If I could ask him if he was rocking a chickmobile. He didn't think it was funny, and he didn't like my tip.
That is funny.
Oh, well.
We get Stephen Bast.
I don't think he made the show. I don't
recognize that name.
I don't remember that guy. The other guys who do, though.
Rick Reed.
Buffalo Bisons. That's the AAA affiliate for the Jays. Max Scherzer is pitching for the Bisons right now. I think he just destroyed another game here, like 5 or 6 strikeouts on his return back. Yeah, man.
Good old Wheeler here.
Syracuse Chiefs. Yes, I remember you sent me a card, John Gibson, when he was with the Chiefs. So I got to send that out to get signed.
Nice.
There you go.
Bo Kennedy.
That's my former team.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it is. So how's that for serendipity, Chris?
I like it. That was I wasn't there until '97, so obviously I missed those years in that set. But I do know the name, and I spent 8 years there.
That's one awesome. Hell of a stash too.
Yeah, yes. Man, look at that thing.
Damn straight, you could set your watch with that shit.
Looks like he found a jersey that was like a size too small.
Yeah, and his wife's shirt. Love it.
Barry is just this bow doesn't know this.
No, I don't know. Barry's not feeling the bow.
No. It's close to Arsenio.
Yeah. Vancouver Canadians.
There you are.
Yes, sir.
Like the Molson.
Vancouver still got a team, but I don't think they're called the Canadians anymore, though.
I love it. That's it on this. Wait, no, one more. We got Paul Blair.
Paul Blair was a awesome outfielder in the major leagues for a long time.
He was absolutely.
Oh, nice.
That'd be a cool TTM.
Probably multiple time Gold Glover.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that would be a great TTM. I think those would look awesome signed just because of the design. Right? Lots of white space, the colors, the yellow, the green. Like that would look really cool signed, man. Sorry, I'm looking at cards a whole different way now.
There's backs are not too bad, fairly plain.
Yeah, no, they are good. They're clean. There's a guy here in town who's got a box for $30, and I've thought about it. And nobody's jumping on it, right? And I'm thinking,
yeah,
I can get him down to 20. I'm all in on this, right? But
I think I pulled a Dave Justice out of the set too.
Yes, you did. I remember that. We were there. Wasn't that the night we pulled the Dave Martinez air card?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was all that same night. Anyway, let's get everybody back on the screens here. And yeah, that was fun. I love that stuff, man. I really do. All right. Okay, so it's 8:30 Eastern, so it's time to talk to our guests. The last half of the show, which is my favorite portion of the show. Most of the earlier stuff's more admin work and stuff like that, right? Like what have you done for me lately type stuff. But let's talk to our guests. So Vintage Baseball Corner had a great video out here recently. I really enjoyed it. He's a huge baseball guy. And if anybody hasn't subscribed to Vintage Baseball Corner yet, why? And how come you haven't? And you probably should. And while you're there, go hit the like button here too. Just for a quick minute. Apparently that's what all the big YouTubers do, but what the hell do I know? But everybody go check out his channel. It's great. And he's a baseball guy. He's got lots of knowledge. So I wanted to bring you back because I want to talk to you more about your collection. And I want to talk to you more about what you're working on other than your master set.
Sounds good.
And we were starting to talk about Andy Bennis and Don Mattingly and all of that as well. So maybe we have a few minute to sprinkle in a story or two. But how have you been? Have you been in the last weeks?
Been doing all right. No complaints.
Good.
Posted a video this week. A buddy brought over some 1986 Donruss rack packs, and so we opened up some of those on a video. And we didn't hit any Canseco's or Fred McGriff rookies, but we had a good time and got to go kind of walk back through memory lane. It was fun.
86 is an awesome set, man. I love that. I love the borders. I know people hated them at the time, but I do. They've come to grow on me. I really do love that set. I love that video. I watched it on the big TV and enjoyed it. And my son watched it with me, and we had a great time. So if you haven't gone and checked that out, go do it now. Well, not now. Just wait till the show's done, and then we'll get that after.
So, and then just real quick, if we have time at the end, I know you've got some cards, and I actually brought a pack of 91 Domrus that we could open up if we want to.
Yes, we'll do a Jugwax battle.
If we got time, we can do it. If not, that's okay too.
Tim, you got a pack of Jugwax kicking around, don't you?
Oh yeah, I got a couple I can grab.
So why don't we just do a battle? 1 point for Hall of Famers.
You just do it right now.
Why not?
Let's knock it out.
What year are you grabbing? 91.
Mine's 91 Domrus.
I got 91 Fleer.
And it's a cello pack.
Okay.
You know, it's funny.
Hey, Jory, thanks for being here.
I always call these cello packs. And didn't get the cellophane type reference. It never dawned on me for a long time.
Hey, Susanna, thank you for being here. She's a great person. Susanna, I said this earlier at the top of the show. Shout out to all the single parents out there, and happy Single Parent Day to you. So thanks for what you're doing as well. Yeah. All right, so Chris, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do that.
Since you're the guy. Oh, well, he's doing the leaf.
I found the 91 leaf.
I saw that. Let me see if I can get this thing open without tearing anything up, and then I'll put it up on the.
Sounds good, pal.
How well I can do this. Well, man, these things are in there pretty good. There we go. Finally got it. All right. So I don't know exactly how many cards are, but there's a nice little deck there.
There's a pretty substantial stack. I think he might, just by sheer volume, Tim, he might already have this.
I was seeing that, man. Oh no, I gotta grab another pack.
Yeah, I might have to too.
By the way, I'm going to mention this real quick passing for those that follow the modern game and that didn't happen to catch it tonight. The Red Sox traded Rafael Devers to the Giants.
I did not catch that. That's a big one.
I don't know all the details of who was involved. There was a left-handed pitcher, Hicks, going to the Red Sox, and the only thing I know is the Red Sox the Giants were taking on Devers and his $300+ million contract.
Dang.
But
good
that
Lord.
happened probably right before we got on.
I'll have to check that out.
All right, let's move through here. We'll see how well I can do these. First one.
Yeah, perfect. It's looking great. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Juan Berenguer.
Nice. I like Juan Berenguer.
Reliever. I do not remember much about Leo Gomez.
He kind of was like, I don't know if you want to call it the Todd Van Poppel of the infield at the time. He was be in the Hall of Fame, and then he burned out in like half a year. No one heard of him.
I gotcha. Well, speaking of Hall of Fame, let's do a Hall of Famer that played with the Brewers late in his life.
Let's go.
There you go. Nice.
He's on the board, boys. Chris is on the board. I'm writing it down, Chris.
I like that.
You're on the board.
There we go. Red Sox infielder Tim Naring. Solid player.
Nice.
Trevor Wilson, pitcher.
Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, and some prospects for Devers.
There you go.
Jordan Hicks is great.
And a whole lot of money going one direction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cap unload.
Here's a guy that probably has a argument for
totally
the Hall of Fame, but just got shut out early in the voting.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many guys, got knocked out after the first vote because they didn't get 5%, yet they probably should be in.
Maybe in the veterans, you might be able to squeak one in.
Yeah, well, they have a rule you can only vote for 10 people, yet if you don't get 5% of the vote, you're out. Well, there are times where there's 15 or 17 guys that end up making the Hall of Fame in one class or in 1 year. So how are you going to vote for when you can only vote for 10?
Exactly.
It's pretty tough.
Gradeworthy in the house. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Carl Espinoza. Just remember him as kind of a utility infielder.
Yeah, he was.
Don't remember much about him. Here's a solid first baseman in Pete O'Brien.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him.
He's definitely a solid player and played for a good while.
Oh.
I'm gonna screw this name up. Scott Chiamparino.
Oh, he did it. Close enough.
Yeah, better than I did.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either. Then we got Bobby Thigpen.
Oh, nice.
My memory goes all the way back to him playing right field and pitching for Mississippi State in the College World Series.
Yeah, he had quite a college career
as a teammate of Will Clark. All right, moving up, not a Hall of Famer, but definitely Hall of Famer in terms of recognition. Darryl Strawberry.
Oh yeah,
on the Grand Slammer insert. Nice.
And little brother here.
Yep.
Billy Ripken. Pat Combs, lefty. I think he was. No, I guess he's a righty. The way he's holding his glove, I was thinking he's a lefty.
So, quick question about Billy Ripken. If it wasn't for his card and the F-face card, how popular do you think he would be today?
People would barely know him.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And the weird thing for me is I never took to that card. I never liked it, never cared about it, and I still don't. I don't own one and have no desire to. And yet it's a popular card, and it's fairly expensive. But
yeah, it is. It's crazy. And there's so many different error cards in that it was that same card, though.
I think they did 5 different versions.
Thanks for being here, Richard. I appreciate you, pal.
Go Cubs, Richard. Go Cubs.
There's lots of Cubs. There's lots of Cubs fans. Lots of Cubs fans in the chat, man. Tons of Chicago fan.
Here's a non-Hall of Famer, but I don't think I need to say much more.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't. Gaza. Oh Lord, I'm in trouble with the new girlfriend. Good luck and Godspeed, sir.
Good luck,
Davis.
Good luck.
Good pitcher for Royals and A's. Dante Bichette, father of Bo.
Yeah, that's it. That now here's his claim to fame.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like Delcurry.
He didn't do shit as a ball player. Honest to God.
Roberts, definitely a solid player for a good while.
Yeah.
Wasn't Dante Bichette hitting coach for a bit?
Yeah, he was. And I'm not saying he didn't do anything. That's a bit facetious of me. I take that back. But he anyway.
He took advantage of the altitude in Colorado for sure.
He certainly did.
Brett Saberhagen, a very, very good pitcher.
Another one that should be considered to the Hall.
Absolutely. Brian Harvey, I believe was he a closer at one time?
Yes, he was.
I believe so.
Yeah, for the Expos.
Let's run through these. Mike Gallego, infielder for the A's.
I will not recognize the Las Vegas A's. It'll always be Oakland to me.
Dave Righetti.
Another one that can make the argument just on the line.
And let's just add one more to the list. 9 consecutive scoreless innings.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now,
Hershiser.
My cousin used to call him Oral Herschelizer. I was like, that sounds like something that goes on your hardwood floor to get off a stain.
All right. A few more here. Rob Murphy, pitcher for the Red Sox and some other teams. Dwayne Ward, Blue Jays, solid.
Yeah, great pitcher for the Jays.
For a while as well.
Yes, he did. Yep.
So I thought.
Yeah, he subbed up for Terminator when Tom Hankey needed a day off.
There you go. Shane Mack. That's one of those heavy duty prospect that probably just didn't pan out.
No.
The way they thought. Dave Smith, who was reliever and even did close some. I know he pitched for the Cubs late in his career.
That's right, Gaza.
This pack is just full of could be, would be, and possibly Hall of Famers.
Hey.
Mark McGwire to the list.
Yeah, nice. No, Mark McGwire, put him in the goddamn Hall.
Former Cubs catcher Steve Lake, mostly a backup catcher to Jody Davis.
That's right.
Chris James, outfielder for the Indians. We got a checklist. We're almost done here. Mickey Morandini. The only thing I know about him other than he played middle infield is that he played at IU and played for Indiana, and we played against him.
And he has one hell of a mullet in that picture.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. That's Zane. That's like, Zane Smith level of mullet.
Yep, but I remember playing against him in college. Sean Bosky.
Nice.
Here's a Hall of Famer and a guy who could pitch a little.
Let's go.
Randy Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Now, if that was Tim that pulled that, he would want me to put down 2 points, but I'm only going to give you 1 on that one.
only because he did so great on multiple teams.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a stupid question. Didn't Larry Walker just get in like last year?
He got in. It wasn't last year, but let me double check.
Was he in the class with the catcher from the Twins, Joe Mauer, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, it was 2020.
It wasn't long ago.
Yeah, 2020. It was 5 years ago. Holy Lord. Yeah, Lee Lancaster. But yeah, I remember I'm doing that too. I'm like, hey, didn't that happen last year? My buddy's like, that was 10 years ago, Rim. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Here's another one. I don't remember exactly where he was drafted, but he was drafted in the top 5 of the draft.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he was third or fourth.
Very well. He was up there. I just couldn't remember put a number on it. And the guy's still getting paid today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He gets checks from 2 teams.
Yeah. And Matt, you know what's funny with that? Is Max Scherzer is in AAA right now on rehab with the Bisons for the Blue Jays, right? He's got 4 teams paying him $1 million this year. Like he doesn't even have to go to work. He's gonna get like $1 million from 4 teams in the next like 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby Bonilla for screwing it up. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, think about what we're going to be talking about with Ohtani 30 years from now.
Yeah. I know.
Defer all that money. Ken Caminiti's up last card here.
Great player.
Nice.
Great player, man.
Great.
I'm curious.
Great player.
I'm curious how these big, huge contracts are going to affect the teams later on down the road. Like once you start piling them up, once you start piling them on top of each other, like how they're going to be adding up.
Oh yeah, no, it's
especially if baseball takes another dip, like in popularity, like it did before the juice era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the present value versus future value of money and investing and all that, but still, you're right. When you start piling them up, that's when it's going to get pretty ugly.
Right? That's a lot of
Give me one more check there. I got 3.
Oh.
Yeah,
Larry Walker. That's right. I was too busy looking up what date it was. Sorry, Chris.
That's all right.
All right, let's go.
All good.
To even things up, I'm going to open up 2 Fleers. Now, if I get a Provision, I don't know, man. That may have to go for an honorable mention, but
right.
Let's go for the yellow highlighter. No, we're not eating gum. We don't do that around here. That's over down at Zach's. We got a Blue Jays card. We'll take that. Just remember the Fleer. All right. Rest in peace, Don West. I really appreciate you from the ages of 11 to 12 and a half. John Marzano, Mark Grace. Shout out to all the Cubbies fans. A lot of people really liked him. He was a great Cubby. Ken Daly. Spanky LaValliere. Shout out to Zach. Jose De Leon. Glenn Allen Hill looking completely confused. Not sure what the hell's going on. He's like, should I run? Should I stay? I don't know. I'm all dirty. I just want to go home.
Hey, just real quick, tell everybody to Google Glenn Allen Hill Wrigley Field home run. You won't regret that YouTube video. Just YouTube it, I'm sorry. Unbelievable shot. It's the longest home run I've ever seen.
That's sweet. Penny Sleeve Steve, thanks for being here.
Hey, what's up?
Great guy.
Ooh, double orals.
Yeah.
Gary Templeton.
Yeah, Gary Templeton. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave that right there. Todd Hundley, Omar Vizquel.
Nice.
Yeah. Andre Dawson. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go. We'll take that. Although I barely recognize him as a Cub. No, I'm just joking, guys. He went to the Cubs after playing with Montreal after they screwed him. He's like, I'll play for free. I just want to leave.
He gave them a blank contract and said, fill it in. I'll play for whatever.
Yeah. Scott Geraltz. Rod Dibble. He was an animal. You know what? She could have played in the NHL back in the 80s. He was a tough guy.
Think what kind of linebacker he could have been.
Absolutely. We got Sil Campusano. Thanks for being here, Bruce. I appreciate you. 9 for balls in the house.
What's up, Bruce?
All right, so I'm down. I got one. Let's go with the second one. No provisions yet. And we got the old Phillies logo that looks like a fiddlehead.
Yeah.
Do you know what a fiddlehead is? I know, Tim, you're a chef. You probably know what a fiddlehead is.
Yeah, I got them in my backyard.
And for those of you who don't know, they're ferns. They're baby ferns. And if you don't eat them right, you'll kill yourself. If you don't cook them properly, you're going to die.
Nice and young.
Bill Gaylor, Frank Wills for the Toronto, Kurt Schilling, who could be in the hall. I don't know if he should or not. I've given up on him. Rock Jacoby, Pete Incaviglia was a great hitter. Kyle Rhodes, no one heard of. Gerald Alexander. These are the ugliest goddamn cards on the planet. But you know what? The box is cheap. If you don't like it, too bad. Rick
They would
Mahar,
look great PPM'd.
yeah, they do. That's why I got them. Bobby Witt,
Father's
Senior.
Day.
There you go. Another daddy-o.
Great card for Father's Day.
Absolutely. And I think Mark he's looking like he's going to cry. Let's see if you zoom in. Are you going to cry for us, Mark? You're always crying. No. All right, screw it. Steve Oline, Stormy Davis, and Wayne Edwards. So the Fleer lets me down one more time. It's a constant disappointment.
Just real quick, he is one of the guys that died in that boating accident in spring training.
That is true.
Bobby Ojeda is the one that survived. I cannot off the top of my head remember the other one that passed away.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I got one. I'm bringing up the rear on the one. Let's see, but it was the Hawk, so you do have to give it credit where it's due. So Chris is still in the lead, everybody. And that's right. I don't have scissors. I just ripped off a piece of an old bill. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, nice. So let's go ahead and we'll bring Tim on there. And what do you got for me, Tim?
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, Steve. Steve said I got the police is walking on the moon stuck in his head for the past 2 weeks because I did that short of that police. Dang, man. Sorry, Dad. Nice, Bruce. I'm glad you're here, pal. You do this every Sunday night. We enjoy it. I'm glad you're here. And all the people in the chat make it fun.
That's right.
Okay, you're the man.
All right. There we go. We got both the packs here. We get the Harmon Killebrew puzzle.
Yeah, shout out to Julie Farnham and Twins fam.
And we get the Wade Taylor gold leaf on there.
Those are cool. You imagine if that set would have been all like that right after that 90 leaf set. They missed the boat on that one, guys, in my opinion.
But there's some decent ones on the leaf there.
Yeah, they are. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't mind this set either when it came out. Like, I love this set. Look at Danny Cox's scum stash, boys. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, Tim. I'm going to have to just bear with me a moment here. I got to give that a 3. I got to give that stash a 3, boys.
There you go.
That's a 3. Yeah, that's a 3 stash over here in the Maiden's World of Wax. That's right.
Very nice.
Yes.
And there it goes. Okay. Got Danny Cox. Oh, there you go. Get a Mariners. Got Scott Bankhead.
Not to be confused with Billy Dix.
That's right. And there's Jack McDowell.
Yeah.
You got the sideways right way card.
Yeah, Black Jack McDowell. Ironic because he was a Caucasian.
Yeah, George Brett.
Yeah, okay, you're on the board, Tim. So you and I are tied right now for the bottom.
Nice.
Story of my life, brother. So it's
you go get checklist. There's got to be some Hall of Fame names on there.
I don't know. Check them off.
There we go. We get Randy.
Okay.
Good old Randy.
Oh yeah. So no, I'm on the Titanic. Timmy's on a lifeboat, boys.
There we go.
Might as well start arranging the deck chairs. Yeah, I see. I'm arranging the deck chairs.
And we get Tim Tefell.
He's about to kick. It looks like number 22 in the head.
Wow.
The Expos. Trying to think of who 22 was in 91.
I don't know. He didn't care.
I think it was was it Marquise Grissom? Might have been Marquise Grissom was 22. I don't remember. It's been a while. That was my first major league game. Was in '91 when I went to see Montreal play the Pirates.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Lacoste. And Terry Pendleton.
Yeah. You can make an argument for him too.
There's
He
old Willie.
solid.
Willie. There's Jack Morse.
There's another hauler. Yep. So.
And former Evansville triplet.
Yeah, he was a great pitcher. Great mustache. Great with the Blue Jays. God damn, he was an awesome Tiger. Yeah, Morris was the man.
Okay, Hensley Mullins.
Yeah. I remember I was obsessed with Hensley Mullins as a kid. I don't know why. It's probably the name.
Mullins. It's kind of like Bueller. We get Alfredo.
Past Alfredo.
Alfredo Griffin.
You know, he could have been, you can make an argument for him too. He's a great player.
Good old Mikey.
Okay, now it's Pagliarulo.
That's right.
It took me like a whole summer to know how to say that name properly. I was so proud of myself at the end of the summer. I don't know why. I kept saying it.
Another Harmon Killebrew puzzle piece.
Calling random people that.
There's Jamie Navarro.
Yeah. I'm bad for calling everybody McGee for some reason. I don't know why. Squiggly McGee, Smoky McGee, you get the point.
Good Marty Barrett.
That's right.
And Carmelo Martinez. Good Juan
Behringer.
And we got Greg. So Tommy.
All right. Well, we're tied. So next one takes her.
Ooh. There's
Bedrock.
Stevie.
Big fan of Bedrock. Great player.
Great.
Awesome with Atlanta.
And we get old Quirk. Jamie Quirk.
Yeah, that's a quirky card.
There's old Dave Road. Well, so good you get two.
Oh my Christ. Wow.
Like, get rid of this card. Here, give him two. We get Dave Stewart. We got a lot of A's in this pack.
Yeah.
He was really good for a short time.
Yeah, he was awesome from like 82 to 85. He was amazing.
Okay, Roger McDowell.
Roger McDowell bought me beer.
Did he? Oh, nice.
That's awesome. And Lance Johnson. And the last one, we get Don Paul.
So, fellas, it's a tie.
Yep, that's it there. No, not bad, not bad.
So, yeah, well done. Well done.
That'll work.
Yeah,
yes, I enjoyed.
Congrats. It was fun.
Hey, Vince, happy Father's Day, brother. Another Cubs alum. Appreciate you being here. Happy Father's Day to you and your family. And I know, Chris, I know you brought some cool cards to show, and I'm in no big rush here. So if you want to stay another couple of minutes, we can certainly go through that and have some fun.
We can knock these out fairly quickly here. I brought some 50s, and going back to, I want to start with, going back to my history and growing up in Evansville, where Bossy Field, the fourth oldest ballpark in the country, is. I want to show three guys that I met there when they were scouting for different teams. And I was introduced to all three of these guys all at the same time. And the first one is Joey Malfitano.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And then the next one, I'll show the older one first, is Lou Boudreau.
Oh, nice. You met Lou Boudreau?
I was probably 14 at the time, give or take a year, and Alvin Dark.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scouting minor league games, and they were there, and I was introduced to all three of them at the same time.
That is amazing.
So I will never forget those names, and one of these days I'll pick up I don't know if this one's good enough to get graded or not, but it's actually a nice card, but I still don't think it's probably.
Chris Goody said that Joe's a great TTMer. So
Is
that
he?
might, yeah. Isn't that wild? Huh?
Yeah, I know he was a third base coach for a long time. I think he was briefly a major league manager too, but I know he was a major league coach for a long time. So, but anyway, I'll go through these. Basically, I just brought some of the 50s.
That's great.
It's kind of some random stuff, but pick this one up. I don't like the centering on it, but it still looks really, really nice, and I'm trying to get that.
Oh, nice. That looks great.
I don't know how well you can see that, but got a Warren Spahn and a 4 and a 51 Bowman. I used to not like the Bowmans at all, just because I like the tops from that era so much better. But they have really grown on me over the years.
I love the Bowmans.
I love them too.
It used to be if you take a Bowman and then you take one of these 52s, these tops, I'm going to pick the tops every time.
Oh,
they look pretty good too.
Oh, the 52 tops, such an iconic set.
This is my only 52 tops card, so I had to throw it in there.
Nice.
Then we got Pee Wee Reese. You'll see a couple more of him.
Nice.
A buddy of mine grew up, and his grandfather was friends with Pee Wee.
Oh, sweet.
And so when he would go visit his grandfather in Louisville, Kentucky during the summers, his grandfather would take him over to Pee Wee's house and they'd hang out.
That's wild.
So he kind of got me into collecting Pee Wee as well.
That's awesome.
I think about a year ago, we submitted to PSA 3 cards that he had Pee Wee sign in his living room from the 50s, and it was a 55 Bowman, a 56 tops, and there were 3 of them. I don't remember exactly which 3, but they all came back nice, and so he's got 3 good mementos from his childhood.
That's wild.
Literally sat in Pee Wee's living room having him sign those cards. It's kind of cool.
That is so cool. That is amazing.
This next one is an ode to your buddy DJ.
Yes.
And it's Del Crandall. Del played in Evansville before he got to the Braves, I believe 48, 49-ish. And then later came back and was a manager in Evansville while he was on his way back to the majors as a manager. So he had 2 different stints in Evansville. So I kind of pick up a card or 2 of his.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Every once in a while. This might be my favorite card in my whole collection. It's up there. If it's not, that would be the Satchel Paige.
Oh, let's go. That's a heavy hitter card.
Love it.
I picked that up several years ago, raw, and I said, you know what, I'm going to grade it. And it graded a 2.5. To be honest with you, I was kind of expecting a 2. And it's a beautiful card. It's centered very well. It's got some warts on it, although, obviously it's earned its grade, but at the same time, it's one of my favorite cards, and it's one of the lowest grade cards that I have.
That's a beautiful card.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, huge fan of Satchel too. I love anytime I can get a Satchel. This is from this year's archives. Thank you, Danielle. Happy Father's Day to you and your husband as well, and your family. And thanks for being here, Orlando. I appreciate you as well. Anytime I can get any kind of Satch card, I'm with you. I'll get it. I don't care. You can write on it. You can like the rats could have eaten the corner off it. I don't care. It's a Satchel card.
I've just read so much about his past. It's just amazing. Nice. And I love it. And of course, he did play in Birmingham with the Black Barons way back when.
He certainly did.
This
wasn't that when they put him out in the? Didn't they put him out in? That's when the rocking chair first came out, wasn't it? In Birmingham.
I don't know if that was I don't know if they did that here or not. I know it did when he was in Kansas City A's.
Yeah, I think that's the start of it because they said he was so old because he wouldn't say how old he was. He put him in the rocket chair.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to look that up.
Okay. This one I picked up, and I'm not big into altered cards, but it's a nice looking Willie Mays. It does have a crease right across the front. And it didn't surprise me. I was kind of hoping for a 1 or 1.5. I don't know, again, if the glare's too much here. But it's centered well, it presents pretty well. I mean, especially if you can get past that crease across. Where it's altered, I'm not sure. I talked to a guy from PSA, and he looked in, and he basically said the grader's notes, which, again, we don't have access to, but he kind of looked in and told me that it was altered stock. So I don't know where that came from, but I picked it up as a card in poor, fair condition at an auction. So, again, it wasn't a surprise.
Hey, anytime you get any of that old vintage, you grab it because you're not going to see it again. Adam mentioned he was blessed to pick up his Satchel Page's autograph on a business card a month or so ago. Wow, man. Adam, that's huge. And Adam's got a killer collection. Like that's top shelf stuff. Hey, Dig, thanks for being here. And Danielle, thank you for your wonderful generosity and your super chat. And Gaza and Sydney Cat as well. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity supporting the channel.
Here's another 54. Goes along with Tim's. This one's a beautiful 3. Honestly, I really thought this should have graded higher. And again, I'm not doing very well. Maybe this side's better.
That's better. Oh, you had it.
I don't know how to beat this glare. I apologize, but
oh, there you go.
So there, like that,
perfect.
Go away a little bit.
It's weird. It's how to do it, but yeah.
That's
why we're using 2 cameras now. Because you fight it, eh? You really do.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're all loving it.
For Ted Williams.
Let's go, Teddy Baseball.
And again, that's a really nice looking version.
Oh yeah.
Of this. I was really happy with this card.
Now I'm going to tell you this story, and I'm going to tell this story every goddamn chance I have. I met Ted Williams when I was a kid because he fly fished with my granddad. And when my granddad passed away, my grandma sold the camp land to Ted because the camp was next to his up on the Miramichi River in New Brunswick. So I got to meet him when I was a kid, but I didn't know who he was. It was just, Grampy's friend Ted.
Yeah.
But, dude, this Splinter, the last guy to hit 400, amazing player. He was a hell of a nice guy too. He's a really down-to-earth gentleman fellow,
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
It'd be fun to pick his brain.
Now, had I not been 4, 5, 6 years old and understood who I was talking to, then I could have had that conversation. But I just remember sitting around a giant picnic table at their camp and him standing there. And Ted Williams always stood like a manager of baseball, right? He like on a bench, he'd have his foot up and he'd lean on his knee and talk to you. And I have a picture of him talking to my granddad at that camp. My mom's got it.
Huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. I got to find that picture, but I'll show it to everybody.
Yeah,
but
I mean, how do you decide what to talk to him about? I mean, the guy freaking flew fighter planes and was a co-pilot to John Glenn.
Exactly.
I mean, the life that he lived, I wouldn't even know where to start.
My granddad was also in the Royal Canadian Air Force. So they bonded on that. They're both war veterans and they both enjoyed fly fishing. But what my grandfather did was he made his own fly rods out of graphite and he spun his own rods, made his own flies. And they loved that. He was somewhat of a legend up there in the river back during his time. But Gramp got sick and anyways, left us too early. But anyways, I love the outdoors and fishing because of my granddad, not because of my dad. My dad was too busy trying to play rock and roll. I got that side of my family from my father, but I do remember Ted Williams as being one hell of a great, nice, gentle person. He was just a gentle giant because I was a little kid, right? So these guys are huge. to me, you know.
Oh yeah.
Orlando, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. I want to have you on too one of these days and talk to you about your vintage stuff. You have a top shelf collection as well. I love that 50 stuff. I really do.
Glad you're doing better, Orlando.
I am too. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, Orlando could fill many episodes.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're blessed, and you know what's we're blessed with a lot of great people in this community, and we're there. I'm gonna put everybody back on the similar screen here, including myself. Sorry, I'm directing traffic here. And it's an amazing community, and we all collect differently. And what's cool about this community as well is everybody collects at different. We're all collectors, and what we find is cool could be varied, but we all enjoy the passion of baseball and hockey and collecting cards and stuff. So anytime I can have anybody come on and show me what they like, talk about what they like, I enjoy that. I really do.
I normally find something else I like too.
I'm
very easily
things.
I'm very easily influenced with cool cards.
Oh, for sure. I got 52 Bowman coming, and again another one of these dual athletes I was talking to you about. And I always like picking up any of the early 50s hockey if I can. It certainly is, Orlando. That's a great comment. That's probably one of the comments of the night. Is this community is supportive and awesome. Absolutely. And we all just meet each other at our own levels. And it's amazing. One of my favorite cards that I've gotten recently is this. There's some of my favorite cards. They're not super high end, or not at all, but they're awesome. And this is this Don Mossy 3-Guild Machine 59 tops and the Wally Moon Unibrow. These are two of my favorite cards, man. And like you can get a Wally Moon rookie card for under $20. And considering he was AL Rookie of the Year in 53, that's not a bad price. And I think Tim actually has a Wally Moon rookie card, don't you, Tim?
Probably.
Somewhere in your pile.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere over here. I don't remember. I can't remember.
Since there's some TTM guys in the house tonight, I'm going to show one more TTM I wasn't going to show, but I'm going to show it tonight. All right. And since Goody's here and Steve's here and everybody else is here, I'm going to show something that I wasn't going to show till next week, but I'm going to show it tonight. And Barry, if you're still here, one, thank you. And sorry I bored you to death for an hour and 10 minutes, but I got this back this week. Boston, Mass. That's right. And look at that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love these team cards signed. I'm going to try and get as many of these team cards signed as I can. Like, you remember, Johnny Busek's been with the Boston Bruins for 71 years, man. You know what I mean? He's been a player. He's been a scout. He's been the front office. He's been everywhere.
So crazy.
Now he's the Bruins ambassador and will be till the day he leaves this earth. But another one of these cards that I like is this one here. It's Norm Allman Hall of Fame. So, and I got a big Frank Mahovlich coming in. So we're going big. And I know for some of the people that aren't into hockey, that's fine. I'm a Canadian and I love hockey. I grew up on it. So it's for a Canadian, it's about as American as baseball. You know, it really is for us. And I love them both very much. I played both my whole life and I love them both. But to get Johnny Busek back, it's because of Adam. It's because of John Burgess. It's because of Zach. It's because of Three Good Nerds. You guys helped me start all of this, man. And I got some pretty solid autographs here because of you guys. And I appreciate you. Got him on that all-time goalie set. Yes. And that Raji Vashon, Adam. Oh my gosh, that Raji Vashon is something else. I need to get one. Anyway, sorry, I'm nerding out again. But I really appreciate everybody being here. I talk a lot. I'm sorry, but you know, that's what I do. I appreciate everybody coming in. Chris, do you have anything coming up this week on your channel that you want to let anybody know about?
I'm gonna say yes and no. I don't have anything specific that I can put out there right now, but I definitely have some content that is rolling around in my brain that needs to get out of there and get to a video. So I'm going to commit to doing something this week and try to be a little bit more consistent with some content. But I don't have anything specific that I can say yes. I'm going to be there. But if you'll check back with me, subscribe if you want to just have a better chance of seeing something when I do put something out, because I'm not the most consistent provider. That much I know and I admit to. So, but at the same time, hopefully there's something that can entertain, and maybe even some past videos. If you want to dig around a little bit in the past, you might find something that interests you.
Well, ever since Phil introduced me to your channel, I enjoy it. You got some good stuff. You got a great collection. You got a good eye, and you have a lot to add in the community. So I'm really glad to getting to know you and having you on the show. We'll certainly have you back again. And it's always fun. And the chat, you guys are awesome. All these happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Tim and I were going to be on Wednesday again. Tim asked me to come back on Wednesday nights over the summer, and
it's gonna be good.
I'm super stoked to be part of that. And we're over there kicking up dust and causing trouble. It's fun. And it's different from here because we're not doing interviewee type stuff. We're doing more just hanging out,
chilling, showing some cards, opening up packs, doing a little bit of trivia at the end. And
it's
do like a little 5-question trivia at the end. And that's
so we're going to try that out this summer and see how that goes, that format. And hopefully everybody digs it and hops over there. And we got to get Tim over the 4K watch hours. He doesn't care, but I do. And just so it's done and over with and out of your hair. So everybody go check out a playlist at Tim's. Go check out a past live. Come hang out with us on Wednesdays. Let's help him help us. He's helped us all. Let's help him out a little bit too. So Wednesday's going to be fun. What else you got coming up, Tim?
Let's see. We got the Funky Pack Friday, and we are picking the battle cards back up on Saturday with Zach. So we will be doing that.
Bingo.
Again. We didn't do it this Saturday because he was out of town, Father's Day stuff, and so it's all good. We'll pick it up next week. And it's fun.
It is fun, and I enjoy it. And Saturday night, I got something going on the secondary channel, doing some movie nights and stuff. So that's always fun.
After the battle cards, go over there, check out a movie, and
we got some fun stuff going on. And tomorrow I got Mullet Monday coming up. I got one more set of Prosa Platinum, and then I got to re-up my mullet cards. I'm running low. And I think I have an oddball set that I was supposed to do last week this week. I think it's going to be the Rambo cards I'm going to show.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And absolutely, that was fun. We showed Stamp Day for Superman from 1954 last night on Singularity Digital Art. That was super fun.
Cool. That was pretty sweet.
So that's at 10:30 Eastern time, Saturday nights, and 9:00 Eastern time. We certainly enjoy going over and checking out the Baseball Card Junkies podcast, which is going on now. So we'll hop over there and go say hi to them. And thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel. And wish everybody a happy Father's Day.
Definitely.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the wonderful show, Chris. You're an amazing friend to have on here. And I love picking your brain about stuff. And Tim, you're the best goddamn co-host in the business over here.
No. you are, sir. You.
Oh, there's no junkies tonight. Oh, why didn't I know that? Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, thank you, everybody. We'll see you all next week.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Take care.